Okay, let's call to order the regular scheduled meeting of the Elk Grove Park District for April 14th, 2022. Can we have a roll call, please?
President Cook,
Here?
Commissioner Carlson,
Here.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Here.
and Commissioner Biedke and Walls are absent.
Okay. Item 3, approval of the minutes. Need a motion to approve the minutes of March 24th, 22, Committee of the Whole, and the regular scheduled meeting of March 24th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Okay, all in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, 3-0. Just enough. Okay, public communication, comments from the audience.
None at this time, Mr. President.
Okay, thank you. Correspondence, do any of the commissioners have any correspondence they would like to read?
None for me. Nope.
Okay, recognition of special guests, the Adult Center annual report. Gina, you want to come up and give us the report?
I should go before.
Okay, Brad's gonna.
Right.
Can I talk about something?
Absolutely. Take your time.
Was it on? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah,
During my 10 years as a member of the Sheila Ray Center, I've seen a number of supervisors come and go. They were all good people, and each of them had certain areas of strength that made them good supervisors. I thought they all put in their best effort and to keep the center a great place to visit. That's why so many people consider the members as a second family. Well, nothing short of a pandemic could separate this second family feeling at the Sheila Ray. It was difficult to see your friends with all the closings and restrictions put on everyone. It took a long time after the center reopened for many of our former members to return. Lately, we've had a surge of new and old members join our family. Part of that is due to the advisory board, which now has strong leadership during and after the pandemic. Barbara Renke, the former president, and her successor, Barbara Burke, have helped make the center the welcoming place it once was. By the way, when Barbara Burke's time is up, we want to have another Barbara. We're looking for another Barbara to take her place. Finally, we know who the #1 person responsible for the positive atmosphere emanating throughout the walls of the center. That person happens to be Gina Acino. She has the qualities that make for a good leader. She is dedicated, hardworking, and innovative. Gina loves our members, and we love her. Thank you.
Thank you, Rod. Good evening. I'm pleased to be here sharing all the good news from the Sheila Ray Adult Center. I'm proud to say that we are currently serving 215 members. We had a great turnout at our annual open house in February, which had 19 people showing interest in our programs. The general participation in daily activities has dramatically increased. We had as many as 47 members at bingo. This year, we were able to continue our partnership with Lyle Park District's We Bowling Group. We also reopened the gift shop, and even the billiards room is being utilized daily. We were able to successfully restart trips. The new Sheila Ray bus provides our members with comfortable transportation. We are truly lucky to have a new bus for our local trips. Upcoming trips to Drury Lane to see the King and I and White Fence Farm to see Denny Diamond are both sold out. The rest of this year's trips will include the Dean Martin Show at Starved Rock in July, Potawatomi Casino in August, Fitzgerald's Fish Boil in Lake Geneva in September, Four Winds in October, the Fireside Theater in Wisconsin in November, and the Naperville Holiday Trolley Tour in December. We will also be adding mystery lunch trips in. In addition, we will be starting a new walking club at the Hattendorf Park in the summer. Our big event, Senior Prom, is back and will take place on August 4th at the Garden Terrace. And also, the Spring Bazaar is coming up in the next 2 weeks at the Hattendorf on Thursday and Friday, April 28th and 29th. I would like to end my report by thanking the board for all they do to support the Sheila Ray Adult Center.
Okay, and today we have, speaking of all the volunteers that work so hard at the Sheila Ray Center, I want to give you my thanks. We had our annual appreciation dinner tonight to show our thanks and appreciation for all the work they do and running the activities and keeping our senior community busy and active out there at the either free or very low-cost activities and events. So if you haven't checked it out yet, I encourage you to check the pamphlet and brochure for all the different activities that they offer over there. And just stop by and you'll see it's a great place. And with that, one of our volunteers tonight, we're going to swear in, is Donna Tanaki. If you want to come up here. I'll let you read this rather than raise your right hand.
I, Donna Tanyaki, have been appointed as Vice President to the Sheila Ray Adult Advisory Board of the Elk Grove Park District. I do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Adult Center's bylaw and will faithfully carry out the duties of the office of the Elk Grove Park District Adult Advisory Board according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations with that. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
If you want to say a few words, you can go up to the microphone and tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm married, I have 5 grandsons, I have 3 two, soon to have 3 great-grandsons. And I really think the Sheila Ray Center is something that's really wonderful for the community. I've talked to so many widows, and when they came to the center, they lost their husband, and then they found something else to replace them, to come play cards or sit there and crochet. So it's really a wonderful thing for the community. So I thank you all.
Isn't it funny, Donna, that it went straight to the grandkids? Nothing about the kids.
I did have some children.
And we will add,
was thinking the same
there's
thing.
plenty of activities for the male wearers too out there. But once again, thank you for all that you guys do, and you don't have to sit here all night through the rest of the meeting. You can leave if you want, but thank you very much again, and look forward to continuing to work with you guys in the future. Thank you. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you also.
Okay. Next item. Is this true that we have no items for approval? Okay. Items for information, leisure services. Tiffany,
Awesome.
take it away.
Okay. Well, since Gina gave such a great report, I can skip adults and seniors and head on down to aquatics. And we had 83 total private lessons for the month, 150 participants in swim lessons, 30 in preschool swim lessons. For parent taught, we were sold out again at 59 participants, and there were 928 total participants for aqua wellness for the month. In athletics, March karate kicked off with 70 participants, volleyball filled with 31 participants, and tumbling times is seeing great numbers with 152 kids in 18 classes. For youth athletic leagues, girls softball is at 205, and house baseball is at 225, rec soccer is at 239, and football, new 7-on-7 league had 71 players for this season. At Audubon Skate Park, they had 168 admissions for the month of March. Under cultural arts, Mary Poppins was a huge success. That was our first community theater production, and ticket sales were at a total of 839 for the 4 shows. There was one show that was 1 ticket away from being sold out. That was the Saturday matinee show. Private music lessons are continuing to grow, and we currently have 29 students enrolled. Big congratulations to our preschool program. They successfully passed their NECPA audit for accreditation. So that accreditation will be good through 2025. And then preschool was able to add 2 additional TWOS classes to accommodate 23 students off of the waiting list. Under fitness operations, group exercise and yoga is trending up. At this time last year, they were at 832 participants for the month of March, and now this March, we were at 1,225. Open gym is also continuing to increase, and in March, there was 701 total participants. Rentals had 36 total for the month of March, and they hosted a superhero party event in the carousel that sold out with 30 children and their parents attending. That event was March 16th. Kids Club utilization for the month was at 1,802. There were 206 registration for Schools Day Off programs, and this year, Ridge reached out to us and asked us to host intercession for them, and we had 96 total registrations for that. Upcoming events, we have the Excellent Easter celebration coming up this Saturday, April 16th. We have a free Celebration of Cultures event from 6:30 to 8:30 at the Pavilion on April 22nd. The Spring Bazaar that Gina just previously mentioned on April 28th and 29th from 9 to 2 at the Sheila Ray Adult Center. And then May 6th, Parent Night Out, and May 5th, Dancing with the Band. And that concludes my report.
Okay. Any questions for Tiffany? Okay, I'm gonna take a second and go back here, because we had a guest come in during the meeting here. So I'm gonna go back to comments from the audience and see if, Scott, if you wanted to say anything?
I had no comments, I was just here for the meeting.
Well, why don't you come up anyway, because I'd like to introduce you as our, Scott is our new president of the Elk Grove Parks Foundation. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
He was voted in at our last Parks meeting, Parks Foundation meeting, and so he'll take over, and actually, I think this might be the first time we had an outside, somebody other than a commissioner
I think it is.
in it. And I know when we initially set up the Parks Foundation, our hope was that it would be run by the community. You know, it's hard to get volunteers, we have so many people volunteering so many different ways. So I'm looking forward to Scott's leadership on the foundation. He's got some great ideas. He's helped set up our webpage and improve some of the user-friendliness on the webpage. I look forward to your leadership on the foundation and moving it forward from where we have it today.
Thank you, I've got, big shoes to fill, and
Yeah.
excited to bring, kind of that more community element to this than just, Park District focused. And to that note, we've got a couple of new members who are gonna be joining us in our meeting later this month. So it's exciting to try and kind of refresh and revitalize and look at this, not that there was anything wrong with what it had done before, but looking at this from just a different perspective in conjunction with the Park District perspective. So looking forward to working with all of you and continuing to do great things here in the community.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.
Okay, we'll jump back to items for information under Parks and Planning. Mark, what do we got going?
Parks and Planning continues spring preparations for our outdoor facilities. Rain has been the biggest topic of conversation since that's the main thing that's holding up a lot of the work from starting in earnest. The athletic crew is setting up painting and assessing field conditions regularly for the ball fields, soccer fields, so that we can get play out as soon as possible. The mowing contract with the Langton Group begins this month. They started on Monday, so those crews will be out in the parks mowing select areas. And we've begun the installation of a new play piece at Pirates Cove in the playground, which is a new staircase and bridge that leads to the Dragon Slide. The change was designed to meet the ADA requirements and should be completed prior to opening of the park. That concludes my report.
Okay, in our board packet, we had stuff on Fox Run landscape lighting. Are we gonna talk about that, or
That was informational,
just, okay?
because we do have a project, a capital project, so that was what we're designing for we had a capital project do some lighting,
Okay,
especially if we're gonna be doing live events. So this will light up the building, around the building, the area by the green. So
okay.
take a look at it, and we have time, Mark's still putting together I don't think you've.
I don't even have an official quote for for it.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
the idea is just to light up the building and really showcase that area. Gets kind of dark at night towards the front of the building to light it up and show that there's something there to.
Well, I know even at night, looking out from the restaurant and bar portion, looking out onto the course.
Right, so getting out
Nice.
across to the putting green, that area as well.
Okay. And was this lighting, I can't remember if it was in our capital
Yeah.
budget?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember how much we budgeted for that?
I believe there's 20,000 in the
Okay.
budget.
But we haven't got any quotes yet, this is just what,
It's a
the
concept.
preliminary thinking about.
Yeah, it's just a concept that we've received so far.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Any other questions for Mark?
It's not a question I will mention to the rest of the board. I did reach out to ex-Commissioner Souter. There were a couple outstanding items that Mark needed a little bit of direction on. I talked to Ralph. I conveyed the information back to Mark. We're still minimum couple months out from the structure, the signage, maybe the ceremony. Certainly Ralph is always humble, so he's going with the flow, but I did reach out to him, pass the information on, so moving forward, I think we're all on the same page.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, business services update, Brad.
Thank you. HR is working hard with our facility and program managers hiring for the summer. They'll be here before you know it. Visit our website if you're interested in filling out an application and updated information on job postings. We do offer great usage benefits to even our part-time employees, so please visit our website. Golf course, we continue to get great feedback now that the course, and we're starting to get some better weather. It's almost like a broken record. A lot of the people that haven't been there since we've opened really love what we've done with the place, and we continue to remind them, it's a year-round facility now. Obviously updated food capabilities, as well as the addition of the simulator, so you can work on your game and enjoy a cocktail and food year-round. Our new general manager has also started, Alex Chappell. He started last week, and we're wrapping up the bar and event manager position as well. Finance is also keeping an eye on the situation with Cook County in the assessor's office, so they're anticipating some delays in the bills, the second property tax installment going out. It's really, I just wanted to give you guys an update that it's on our radar, and we'll continue to monitor it.
Good news for us residents, bad news for the Park District.
Yes.
Any government
I'm
agency.
torn.
The last 2 years, we've had delays with the pandemic. They've delayed the due date. This is, they're saying could potentially go
It's
farther.
6 months out.
So,
Okay. Anything else for Brad? Kelly, marketing.
Okay, so I have a short report tonight, but first of all, we have a longtime staff member, Diane Malinowski, who is our public relations manager, who is featured on A Walk in the Park. She's active in our foundation. She's also a host of In the Grove, but she has been our PR manager for several years, and she's been a staff member here at Elk Grove for 28 years. And so she'll be retiring at the end of the month, and so that's going to be, quite a void in our marketing department, but we wish her well. And so we have that position that has been posted, and it's been reconfigured a little bit as a marketing and communications manager position. So that has been posted, so we're taking applicants for that right now. And we also posted some really great pictures on Facebook today of two of our Easter Bunny events that took place last weekend, the Swim with the Bunny and the Breakfast with the Bunny events. So if anybody was at those events and they'd like to get some photos of that, those are posted on Facebook. They can download those. Our summer guide has gone to print, and we will be having resident registration for summer programming on May 12th and non-resident registration on May 16th. The guide did go to print a little bit early, so hopefully it'll be in everybody's mailboxes well before the registration date. And it will be online on May 6th. So if anybody would like a sneak peek, if they don't get a hard copy right away in their mailbox, it will go May 6th. It will be available online.
Okay. Any questions for Kelly?
Are you gonna demand that Diane's at our next park board meeting? She's comfortable on air? Okay,
Her last day.
You can roast
last
her.
time.
Her last day.
For the final check, right?
Yes. That's her last day on the 28th, so we're hoping she'll be at the board meeting so that we can bid her farewell. And,
Absolutely.
Okay, Executive Director, Ben.
I have two updates. Yesterday, I attended with Tiffany, the AARP recognition breakfast for the tax preparers. It's an annual thing we do at Hattendorf. This year it was estimated at over 400 tax returns were completed. A majority of those are residents, and they will be attending the board meeting at the end of the month to give us a more detailed information about the program and the tax returns of this year. And then the second thing is just to reiterate, it's a congratulations to Jen Lebosco and her staff at preschool for receiving the National Early Childhood Program Accreditation. This is a great accomplishment for the district, community, and children and families that we serve. So thank you to Jen and all her teachers for their hard work in getting it's a 3-year certification, so it's fantastic. So that concludes my report.
Okay, any questions for Ben? Old business? No old business. New business? Okay. Payment of the bills? Need a motion to payment of the bills for March 24th, 2022, the amount of $156,303.94. 84 cents, sorry. March 31st, 2022, amount of $257,147.30. And for April 7th, 2022, the amount of $106,122.03.
So moved.
That will,
Whichever.
second?
Second, okay. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Okay, roll call?
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Happy Easter. Meeting is adjourned.